Most people think being a stay-at-home wife is like living Barbie's dream house dream. They think I sleep in, watch TV, go shopping whenever I want to, clean a little bit, make dinner, and then the rest of the day I'm relaxing. And honestly, before I became a stay-at-home wife, I thought the exact same thing. I thought I'll just wake up when I wanted to, go where I wanted, when I wanted, get a few things done around the house, and then have all this extra free time. But I was mostly excited about not having a work schedule controlling my day. I didn't have to rush to finish things before a shift, or I didn't have to wonder and plan if I had time to get things done after work before the next shift. And I will say, social media definitely did not help. Everything looked fun, easy, and it looked like the perfect alternative to going to work every day. And when I stopped working, a lot of people automatically assumed that my husband was rich. Even today, I think people still assume that I just perfectly got it made, and that being a stay-at-home wife is easy and relaxing and something that everybody should be jealous of. But after actually living this life, I can tell you that the reality is very different. The first thing that surprised me was that being at home, it actually becomes a job. You don't just get to sit around doing nothing all day. In a lot of ways, you're the manager of the household, and the responsibilities that you deal with day to day, they actually increased. I became responsible for home management, budgeting, appointments for both of us, meal planning, cleaning, remembering what bills are due, and making sure that just everything stays on track. If I lose track of the money, everything falls apart. The biggest surprise, it wasn't the cleaning, it wasn't the cooking, it was the personal accountability. When you have a traditional job, you got a schedule, you got a time clock, you got a manager, co-workers, whatever. There are reminders everywhere. But when you're at home, ain't nobody reminding you to do nothing. You have to remember everything yourself. Bills, appointments, cleaning, dinner, budgeting, life. And there's no clock out time. It's just a 24-hour thing. There is nobody checking behind you to see if you forgot something. That's on you if you forget. That's the thing that became the most stressful for me, was managing money. Before becoming a stay-at-home wife, if a bill came up, we usually just pay it on payday and move on. Now it has to be planned weeks in advance. Every single dollar and penny has a job before we even get it. We had to become intentional with every purchase that we made, not just big purchases, everything. And people assume that because I stay at home, we must have plenty of money. But the reality is that staying at home requires sacrifice from both people. There are a lot of things that we don't do anymore. There's less home projects, there's less extra spending, there's less date nights, there's less random purchases. Even something as simple as gas has to be planned for. Being that I don't go anywhere, I only put about $20 in my car a week. Unless I know I'm going to have a busy week, then I'll do 30 maybe. But I can't just run out of toilet paper and then toilet paper or paper towels and say, oh, we need to go get them. Those have to be planned purchases too. What people think our life look like and what our life actually looks like are two completely different things. And honestly, that's not a complaint. It's just the truth. The interesting thing is that this season has changed me in ways that I never expected. It's made me realize how much money we actually used to waste without even realizing it. It's taught me the difference between wants and needs. It's made me more aware of unnecessary spending, unnecessary debt, and more aware of how quickly money can disappear when you're not paying attention to it. And at the same time, it's taught me that money can stretch a lot further than most people think when you're intentional with it. I've also learned a lot about marriage. Marriage isn't just two people living together. It's communication, teamwork, understanding what each person needs from the other person, and it's making sure that neither person feels burnt out, misunderstood, or underappreciated. And I've learned a lot about myself too. I've realized I'm capable of a lot more than I normally give myself credit for. I'm smarter than I give myself credit for. But more than anything, this season is forcing me to become a woman who understands that discipline matters more than motivation. For years, I kept waiting to feel motivated, but now I'm learning that your why is the motivation. Your discipline is what will carry you when you don't feel motivated anymore. And if I stay close to God, trust him, trust myself, and I keep learning along the way, then the life I've always dreamed of isn't as far away as it once seemed. Now, with all that being said, if being a stay-at-home wife is so hard, why would I choose to still do it? Because everything in life comes with pros and cons. You just have to decide which set of problems you'd rather deal with. For me personally, this lifestyle gives me something I've always valued more than money, which is my time and freedom. I can go to family events without worrying about getting off work. I can schedule appointments when they make sense for me. I can spend more time with my husband. I can be home with my children when they get here. I can watch them grow up. I can be present for the moments that matter. And especially during this pregnancy, I have been so grateful for the freedom to rest when I need to eat when I need to, and to just basically take care of myself without feeling guilty about missing work. This time has also given me the opportunity to learn new skills, learn more about money, and spend time trying to build something online from home that could eventually create opportunities for our family. Because at the end of the day, what we're building isn't just about staying home. We're building a life, a family, and God willing, a big family. We're striving for 10 kids. We're trying to build a home where our kids feel safe, loved, heard, and supported. And I want to create a home where they want to be, like a home where they want their friends to be. And I want to become the mother I wish I had growing up. And beyond that, we're building freedom. The freedom to travel, to spend time together, and the freedom to not constantly worry about whether we can afford basic necessities or not. That's what building the Boss Fix is really about. We are not there yet, not even close. We're just starting, but we're still figuring out how to make one income work. We're still figuring out how to build income from home, and in just a few months, we're about to become first-time parents. So if you ever wonder what this lifestyle is really like behind the highlight reels, now you know. And honestly, I think the biggest lessons are still ahead of us.